If you really want to understand why modern smartphones look the way they do, you have to look directly at the physical architecture of this specific device. Examining the structural design of the very first iOS device shows a radical, almost aggressive departure from the incredibly cluttered designs of the mid-2000s. Let us analyze the material choices that made this hardware so iconic. The prominent aluminum back panel was absolutely gorgeous, but it presented a massive engineering headache because radio waves simply cannot pass through solid metal. To solve this, the designers implemented that highly distinct black plastic section at the totally bottom of the rear casing, acting as a massive window for the cellular, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth antennas to actually communicate with the outside world. If you watch detailed teardown videos from technical experts like Hugh Jeffries or the phone repair guru, you can see how incredibly tightly packed the internal components are. The logic board is split into multiple pieces connected by extremely fragile ribbon cables, showing just how hard they had to work to fit a massive lithium-ion battery and the revolutionary multi-touch digitizer into a profile that was only 11.6 millimeters thick. We also have to talk about the physical buttons, or rather the distinct lack of them. Replacing the standard numeric keypad with a single concave home button was a massive design risk that completely simplified device navigation. However, the design was definitely not perfect. The most infamous physical flaw was the deeply recessed 3.5mm headphone jack situated at the top of the frame. It was deeply set into the aluminum housing, which meant that literally almost any third-party pair of headphones simply would not fit without a highly annoying, chunky plastic adapter. It was a classic case of form completely ruining function. The seamless glass front, however, defined a completely new standard for industrial design. Before this, screens were deeply recessed behind thick plastic bezels. Bringing the glass completely flush with the metal frame made the digital content feel like it was floating right on the surface of the hardware, setting a visual design language that the entire industry is still heavily copying to this exact day.